Recently sat down with Dascha Polanco from the hit Netflix show Orange is the New Black.
Take a look.
The gritty prison drama Orange is the New Black is the #1 show on Netflix, and the new second season is already generating tons of buzz and rave reviews.
Here to talk about her fictional life behind bars and pop culture's hottest ensemble cast is actress Dascha Polanco. Hey, welcome.
Hi, guys.
Dascha, I love your name. Is that Russian?
It is. It's derivative from Daria, and it means gift from God.
Gift from God.
Yes.
That's a great name. Your
Thank
show is a gift from the pop culture heavens.
Yes.
Orange is the New Black is so popular, and your character is Dayanara Diaz, and she has one of the juiciest plot lines this season. She's actually pregnant by the prison guards. What's it like?
Which prison guard?
Oh, oh, wait a minute.
I like doing that. I like doing that.
Spoiler alert. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a twist.
And then I just start writing off.
Oh, my God. Now that we're on the edge of our seat, tell us more.
Well, second season is basically, you know, the whole hormonal imbalances of Daya. The whole fight between Bennett and Pornstache. And you're going to see more realistically, you know, what she's going through emotionally with the pregnancy and, you know, the challenges she's coming across being incarcerated and so on.
It must be exciting to have one of the juiciest roles this season because everybody is like connected to your story and just want to know more about it.
I have the juicy role and I have the guard, so that's always juiciest. But no, I mean, I think it's one of the not only juiciest. I think that the show as a whole, it's diverse with the stories, with the cast. You know, it's thought-provoking. So they cover a little bit for everyone. You know, they cater to everyone. And you know, thank you for calling it the juiciest. But I think there's a lot out there, you know, throughout the show that we could all relate to.
That's true. Okay, let's take a look at a clip, and then we'll discuss some more. Okay?
Yes.
Did you get my gift?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought you'd be excited.
Yeah. I've been dreaming about meeting a man who will leave a bag of raw spinach underneath my pillow with a note that says, "For my baby." You're a real Prince Charming. Diamonds. I got spinach.
You got spinach. Now take us back to the audition, because I hear you almost missed it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I used to work in a hospital. At the time, I had 2 jobs. I was a nursing student, and you know, just misread emails all the time. And it so happened that I had to make it to the city within 10 minutes, and I made it from Brooklyn, probably evading cops, you know, not to get a speeding ticket. But I made it, and I was in my hospital attire, you know, and I went in there and I said, you know, hopefully they don't look at me in a certain way because I'm in scrubs and my hair is a mess, but I'll go in there and audition.
Well, when you were auditioning, did you have any idea what you were walking into and how huge the show would become?
No. I was more so excited about auditioning.
Yeah.
You know, I think I try to always, like, enjoy the moment and not think so far ahead of myself, because then you expect things and then you could easily get disappointed. So at the moment, I was just, you know, excited to audition for the show. And then take it on, you know. Once I got the call that I am in the show, then that was another whole, like, wow, I'm in a TV series. And then after
So what happens when you get that call? Do you immediately call the hospital and you're like, I quit?
No. Well, one of them, I gave my resignation because I was honest and told them, you know, I want to continue working here, but I want to keep on filming. And, you know, obviously they were like, no, we can't. So I quit that one. And then I kept the other one, and then school as well, but then it got a little overwhelming, so I had to make a decision.
It's interesting because this show on the surface doesn't sound like it would be a hit. I mean, you have a jail drama featuring women of color.
Yeah.
Not exactly a home run and a pinch meeting. So why do you think this show has resonated with so many fans and critics? Why is this working?
Well, I think it's working because it's a comedy with dramatic elements. And it's not shanking each other. It's more so, it's layered. It's understanding each character. You know, putting a group of women from different backgrounds and showing how they survive with one another within the circumstances. And I think that there's, in the United States and America and the world, we can all relate to each individual, whether it's something that you thought that you would do at times, or, you know, we always have like the little flashback one where you think you're gonna strangle somebody, but you don't, you know. But the serious issues that were swept for so long under the rug are now being brought up to the light, and I think that it's it's important, you know.
And it's also helping, I think, the viewer understand that these women, their experiences are universal, and they're just like you and me. The only difference is they're in a jumpsuit, they're behind bars, but...
And at the end, although they're tribals, because people say it's race, no, it's tribals, it's tribes, right, within the prison, but also they all relate with one another. They're all trying to survive with one another. And that's what we do outside of jail, right? We're all trying to survive within one another.
You talk about them relating to each other. Is there a character that you particularly relate to in your real life?
I kind of take a little bit from all. You know, I kind of, understanding them helps me to learn something from each character. You know, I'm not prison material, so I don't see myself in prison.
That's probably a good thing.
All right,
well, that is a good question,
now,
though.
How would you survive in prison? How do you think you'd handle being on the inside?
I would be scared inside, but I'll show a tough skin. I'll be like,
well, you are from Brooklyn.
Right.
Yeah,
so
I'm from Brooklyn, so I've been known to be a little tough, but I'm a marshmallow inside, so they'll probably love me.
Let's see. Well, what did you do to prepare for this role to play a prison inmate? Did you, like, watch a lot of prison dramas or what?
Lock Up Abroad, MSNBC Lock Up with the women. I watched that a lot, knowing women growing up that have been in the circumstances, and also using my psychology degree to kind of like develop psychologically what the individual's going through, what Dayanara is going through, her growing up, how has it affected her, the relationship amongst her mother. You know, I have a great relationship with my mom, so it's hard for me at times when I see the relationship they have because I don't understand it.
Yeah, because your character's mother is also in jail with her.
Yes. So it comes to a point where you can't judge your character, you more so have to understand it as well and break down the layers and kind of like embrace it and portray it as best as you can.
Now, you mentioned motherhood. You're actually a mother of 3?
I'm a mother of 2, and I have a stepdaughter.
A stepdaughter. So what do your kids make of what mommy does for a living?
Well, they don't watch the show.
Okay.
My daughter was trying to convince me the other day, actually, and I was like, no.
How old is she?
She's a 10.
Okay, yeah, she probably shouldn't.
Yeah, and I was like, there's a lot of things that, you know, I don't think you're ready for right now.
Right.
But, you know, they see me on the Old Navy commercials, and and they shut me out on the train. If I'm on the train and they see it, I'm like hiding my face and I'm telling my son, like, he's 5 and he finds it a joke. My mom is here, look at my... I'm like, no, don't do that.
Well, you're having all this success now. Have you ever thought about what life would have been like if you continued down the medicine road?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm good at whatever I put my mind to, and I'm not trying to be cocky in any way, but I just have that fight about me that whatever I put my mind to, I'm going to be the best at.
Yeah.
It was instilled in me by my parents. So that's how I look at things. You know, I was managing an operating room, and I did my best at that, and I think that I could have gone further, but myself and Dascha and her soul fulfillment, I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
So acting was, you know, everything aligned for me to do this, and that's because I'm supposed to be doing it.
All right, well, let's talk about what's next for you. Adam Sandler, Method Man?
Yeah.
A movie?
The Cobbler.
The Cobbler, okay. Tell us more. You play a romantic lead?
In a Method Man's love interest, which is funny, because growing up, Wu-Tang was my... 36 Chambers, one of my CDs, and Cream, Get the Dollar.
Dollar, dollar bill, y'all.
Take us back.
Yes, I'm very urban. So no, but I had a crush on Method Man, and I remember that Method Man and Redman released a CD, and he was there, and I was like probably like 12, and I went to see Method Man and Redman, but they don't remember, but I did, and when I saw him, I couldn't believe, like, I can't believe I'm in a movie with my crush.
So did you tell him that you used to have a crush?
I did, I told him, but I'm over the crush, obviously, but, you know.
What did he say?
With all respect to his wife. No, he was just like, oh, you're so cute.
Oh.
And, you know, I like you on the show, and like, he, you know, he was supportive.
Nice.
All right.
Very beautiful person. When you meet somebody you look up to and then they're great in person, is, you know,
You're
it's
filming
humbling.
season 3.
Yes.
What can we expect?
A lot, you know, there's a lot more. I mean, second season, we raised the bar, and now they're like, I don't know where they're going. The Genji, the writers, it's these people. I find like they're like, ha ha, scientists, mad scientists, ha ha ha. Like, you know, I'm just looking forward, so I'm waiting to get things and to find out and to, you know, push myself a little further.
All right.
Well, we can't wait to see season 3.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And if you haven't started season 2, make sure you watch it immediately. It is great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Dascha.
And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360.